All right, listen, listen, seriously, that's not my fault, guys. My fucking computer broke. I swear I'm gonna be consistent. I swear that was absolute bullshit. We all know it was. My computer broke. I just got new parts, put it in. Long story short, I missed out on last week's card, UFC Nashville, where I only missed one fight on the entire card, and that was Taliesin Teixeira. So week before that, we only missed one fight, two fights. I was fence sitting on one of them, so I went 9-11 on that one. I only missed one on last week's card, and that was Taliesin Teixeira getting early stoppage fluked. I'm playing good shit for Derek Lewis. UFC Nashville was fucking nuts. It was a great time. I wish I could go back and relive that weekend every fucking weekend, which might be a real possibility in the future. So, anyways, I'm gonna speed pick this shit. I don't got time to put in some big fucking edit or anything like that, or keep the video quality up. I don't even got the light on right now. I'm just gonna go into this. I'm not even gonna edit it at all because I just got to get it out. I just got the computer fixed and I just need to get this shit out because I know we're fucking feeling hot and we're feeling good, man. So without further ado, I'm going to jump right into it. Like I said, no editing, no nothing like that. So we're going to start at the top of the card. Reject that shit. We're looking at Max Holloway versus DP, the Diamond. So I got some weird, I'm not going to talk about it, but I'm picking DP. Listen, guys, he's already beat him twice. Max looks like he's half asleep. I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and let you know DP's winning that shit. So I'm gonna go ahead and take Dustin Poirier, even though I don't love it. But all the signs are pointing to him winning. So expect he's walking out with Wheezy too, man. Come on, let's keep it going. Next up, you guys got to keep up though. Paulo Costa, Roman Kopylov. Paulo Costa is on drugs during the press conference. The weight cut's going terrible. Something, his body's seizing up. He's twitching around. He's bouncing around. Who knows what the fuck is going on with this guy? I was already leaning towards Roman Kopylov, and now I'm just feeling like he's even more of a lock. Definitely could feel some weird shit happening in this one. I want to see what Paulo Costa looks like tomorrow morning in weigh-ins, but it's going to be a weird one. I'm picking Roman Kopylov by decision. Okay, next up, we're picking Kevin Holland versus D Rod. I mean, he's a slob, man. Look at him, he's a slob. So Kevin Holland by physicality and athleticism. Probably submission. Next up, man, we got Dan Ige versus Patricio Pitbull. 50K, man. He's wearing the lucky number 7. It's hard to pick against this guy, man. I'm gonna do it though. I'm gonna pick Patricio. No, I'm not. I'm picking Dan Ige. We're all over Dan Ige on this one. I think he wins round 1. He definitely drops Patricio Pitbull. The question is, does he knock him out in that first shot? I'm going to go ahead and pick Dan Ige by big finish. Let's go ahead and give him a big win. Patricio Pitbull, 38, chin falling apart. Looks super nervous in the first fight. Not looking confident in the presser either. I'm picking Dan Ige to get that first round knockout. Michael Johnson versus Daniel Zellhuber. Kind of a weird one here. I could definitely see Michael Johnson taking over this fight and kind of beating up Daniel Zellhuber, kind of showing it up to the young prospect and the vet kind of coming in there. Michael Johnson, we know what he does. He comes out there, looks fucking amazing against the best fighters in the world and looks terrible against the worst ones in the world. He seems a little motivated here. That's why I like him to get knocked out in round 3. Daniel Zellhuber by knockout in late round 2 or round 3. We're going to take that. Next up, this is probably one of the coolest fights on the card, trickiest fights, probably the most people's main event, my main event. Vinicius Oliveira versus Kyler Phillips. Guys, you know where I got to rock with. Let me just make sure this is even recording right now. It is. You know what I got to rock with, guys. I got to rock with Vinicius Oliveira, but I will say, man, buyers beware, because I'll tell you what, Kyler Phillips, man, he's good, man. People are forgetting. It's the same shit like Peyton Talbot. He gets fraud checked by a guy in Rob Font, who I think is fucking really good. I think he's the champ if there was no wrestling in the sport, right? And here's the thing. Vinicius Oliveira is not that good. We've seen him get taken down. Listen, Bernardo Sapaj, I'll give him his flowers. That kid's fucking great, and that was Vinicius' hardest fight. But I don't see why Kyler Phillips can't get those takedowns, can't outstrike him on the feet, can't look good in round 1. Early round 2, sure, same story. But I think by end of round 2, round 3, I think the damage is going to be trumping here. I don't think he gets a finish over Kyler Phillips. I think he's tough enough. But I like that Vinicius brings the fight. Until I see him prove otherwise, I'm going to have to take him here against Kyler Phillips. So we're taking Vinicius Oliveira, 29-28. I see it being a split decision. Next up, we're taking Marvin Vettori versus Brennan Allen. I don't give a fuck, man. Listen, you could sit here and try to reason all you want. Brennan Allen, you look at the matchup, you say, look how good he did against Fluffy, man. Fluffy, he's a fucking dark horse. Yeah, sure, man. Look at the body differentials of Marvin Vettori and Fluffy Hernandez. These are two different guys, two different fucking builds, two different humans, man. This is an absolute cinder block of Marvin Vettori. And that, correct me if I'm wrong, Correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like these guys have very similar IQ. And when I have a guy in Marvin Vettori who has that physicality and who has a iron rock chin and who can stand up and who will come forward, I'm liking Marvin Vettori for the stolen split decision. I think Brennan Allen, they're going to have a super close fight. He's going to do some stupid shit, shoot, fall into a stupid takedown, roll for an ankle, some dumb shit, and Marvin Vettori is going to camp guard and end up stealing a round, and I think that's going to be all she wrote. Marvin Vettori by split decision was what I'm taking officially. Francisco Prado versus Nikolay Veretennikov. I don't like Tennikov's mindset. I think he's, I don't like that he was swinging punches after the fight or whatever the fuck he did. I just don't like this guy, to be honest with you. I think he's a pretty good striker. I think he actually is the more technical fighter compared to Francisco Prado, but where I see the opening is Prado's come forward boxing. I'm going to take Prado. I don't love this fight. I probably will be staying away from it, but if I had to choose somebody, I think Prado's going to come out and have a breakthrough performance. I see Tennikov giving him some problems. At worst, it's going to be a close decision. At best, I think Prado gets a late finish. So I'm going to take Prado just because he has a finishing upside. Next up, Ateba Gaudier versus Robertine Valentin. I'm taking Ateba Gaudier by murder. Look at the embedded episode. Look at how that kid's holding the card right here. And that girl, man, I don't want to get too deep into it. Maybe if I was on live stream or something, who knows what. All I'm saying is Ateba Gaudier, man, by murder, by absolute brutal finish, outsleep. I think Robert Valentin, she was putting a curse over him for him to go out cold, to him to sleep. Robert Valentin is going to bed on this one. He's gotten a rough fucking start in the UFC, man. Poor guy. This kind of, who Robert Valentin reminds me of? What's the fucking kid's name? Who gets nut shot at every fight. Anyways, we'll get back. I'll throw it up on the screen. Adam Fuggett versus Islam Dulatov. I'm taking Islam Dulatov. How could you not? Look at the guy. He's a fucking beast. And Adam Fuggett, quite frankly, looks like a sloth face. So, up-and-coming prospect, monster power, good grappling, whatever you want to call it, man. Islam Dulatov's due for a breakthrough performance here to go and get it done. We're taking that Islam Dulatov. Next up, Jimmy Crute versus Marcin Prachnio. Keep up, please. I'm taking Jimmy Crute just because of the finishing upside on the ground. I see Modestas Bukauskas finish Marcin Prachnio whenever he wanted. It just seemed like, okay, I kind of want to finish this fight. He's going to finish the fight. He finished the fight. Jimmy Crute, I don't see why he can't do the same. Jimmy Crute is retarded. He is Australian. He does have a mullet. Name it all. You can name it, but I am going to have to take Jimmy Crute just because I think he has more finishing upside on the ground than Marcin Prachnio has on the feet. So I'm going to take Jimmy Crute. Okay, next up, Ryan Superman Span versus Lucas Bresky. This fat slob is coming back, and he's going to look for his... No, he's not, man. Ryan Spann by athleticism. Let's go. Next one. Bruno Ferreira versus Jackson McVeigh, man. Jackson McVeigh, multiple weight cuts back-to-back. I'm not loving it against a Bruno Ferreira. I know the reach, the height advantage, all of it's going to be crazy, but I think Bruno Ferreira can find those overhand rights. His grappling is going to be neutralized. But let's be real, when the fuck does this guy even grapple in the first place? So, tricky fight. I don't think it's as easy as people think, but I think Bruno Ferreira will make it look easy, although the fight won't be easy in itself, if that makes sense. Random clipping him on a overhand right, some shit like that. I just am not impressed with Jackson McVeigh's stand-up. I understand. I actually think Jackson McVeigh's got some pretty nasty subs, and I think that he actually could potentially throw up a sub attempt, but with Bruno Ferreira being that black belt, we're going to go with Bruno Ferreira. Next up, Carly Judeis versus Nicole Cagliari. Ooh, man, I like me some Nicole Cagliari. Those little pig legs on that girl. We are going to be picking Carly Judeis. I think that she's probably going to be better in the striking. Close fight. I think Nicole will get a takedown or two. Carly will build up to her feet. She kind of seems like a marauder, man. This girl seems pissed off. She's an angry little apple. She's a tough cookie. So we're going to go with Carly Judeis. Anyways, guys, I apologize last week. That was not my fault. I was so fucking excited to bring you guys a video because I studied the fuck out of that Nashville card and I knew exactly what was happening. Sure as fucking shit, I went 10-11. Should have just went with Derek Lewis, man. But how could you fucking pick Derek Lewis there if you're in the right mindset? Talashin did sure look way better. But at the end of the day, the kid had no defense. It was pretty obvious in hindsight. A little bit of an early stoppage. I'll roll some clips, or I might have already rolled some clips. It was a great-ass time. I had a blast. And like I said, I'm glad to be back, and it's going to be consistent again. Fuck, I hate having to keep making these promises. But anyways, you guys take care. I just motor mouth for you guys there. This is kind of what I do every breakdown. But anyways, fuck's sakes, man. I'll catch you guys in the next one.